Day 2 of Philadelphia Eagles mandatory minicamp is in the book. So coming up on today's Philadelphia Eagles Now, we're going to pass along the biggest news, the biggest developments, takeaways, position battles, intel, and a lot more. I'm Chase Sr. Thank you so much for watching the show and supporting the channel. And before we dive into what happened at the NovaCare Complex in South Philadelphia today, let's have some fun here on social media. I'm on X, I'm on Instagram, the same handle on both platforms, at Chase_Senior. And today on Wednesday, June 5th, 2024, if you give me a follow and you send me a DM, I will send you a video back saying thank you for supporting me as well as Philadelphia Eagles Now. Again, at Chase_Senior, you give me a follow, you DM me, I'll respond back with the video saying thank you for all of the support. All right, let's get to some Eagles news here. James Bradberry was injured day 1 of mandatory minicamp, and it was disappointing for him because this came after Nick Sirianni during his press conference had said, we're going to try James Bradberry at safety. We're going to also give him some snaps at nickel corner. He didn't last on the practice field all that long. He had to leave practice yesterday. And then today we have an official update without knowing what the injury is. Did not practice today. Here he is. And you can see him talking with Eagles defensive coordinator Vic Fangio on the side, rocking the practice jersey, but not partaking in practice. So that's the front end of the injury news for Philadelphia. The back end, Trevor Keegan, selected late in the draft by Philadelphia out of Michigan, the left guard, did not practice today. We're also not sure what his injury is, but as you can see with this photo here, nice sleeve, tattoo sleeve on the right arm, but he's got the leg sleeve on the left leg. So you would imagine maybe there's something going on out of precaution. They hold him out of practice with that left leg. Interesting developments too from practice today, and this really goes to show you the depth that the Eagles have at the cornerback position. It has been a consistent talking point here on the show, and Philadelphia is really mixing, matching different corners with the first-team defense, trying to figure out who the best players are. And when training camp comes around at the end of July and then rolls into August, going into the preseason, this could be a positional battle that takes us up to week 1. Where there's a little bit of a competitive advantage here for Philadelphia, not revealing who the top 2 outside corners are going to be. I should say the top corner opposite of Darius Slay. Either way, what I'm trying to say is that this cornerback position group and the positional battle, it's a great one. Quinyon Mitchell today, for the first time, got first-team reps. He also played hybrid linebacker in the Eagles' dime package. So Vic Fangio is going to try out a couple of different defensive looks, and Quinyon Mitchell has been that hybrid linebacker in dime. So too has Cooper DeJean, but Quinyon Mitchell, not the only rookie cornerback who got first-team reps today. Cooper DeJean, the second-round pick, who was selected after Mitchell, also got first-team reps at slot nickel corner. I think that is his opportunity to get significant snaps for this Eagles defense in 2024, and it might be the best position that he can play because you can afford him to play all around the field. Nickel corner, hybrid linebacker, little bit of safety in the box, send him home on some blitz packages, use him as a Swiss Army knife, and an overall playmaker. And then there's Isaiah Rodgers, who also once again got first-team reps, because after day 1 of mandatory minicamp, he was running with the 2s. Today, ran more with the 1s. In fact, he started with the 1s opposite of Darius Slay. And then Keely Ringo was with the second team, not because of what he hasn't done or what he did. Ringo was balling out day 1, had another good day in attacking the football day 2, once again showing off that 4.3 speed. So the secondary here for Philadelphia is going to be fun to follow because of the depth, the young talent that the Eagles have invested in, the potential of these players, but also how awful the Eagles were in the secondary with their pass defense back in 2023. To the linebacker position, Nakobe Dean, once again, the second-team linebacker with Ben Van Sumeren. He did mix in with the first team at times. The first-string off-ball linebackers continue to be Zach Bond and Devin White. Devin White's been flying all around the football field, making plays left and right. Stock up for him. Who will start opposite of Darius Slay in week 1? Your best week 1 guesses. So Slay will be one of the outside corners if healthy. Who starts at the other outside corner? Drop me a name down below in the comment section. These Brotherly Shove shirts continue to be on sale. Limited time only $22. I already purchased one myself. Might have to rock it on the show. I'm just not sure if the Kelly green is going to blend in with the green screen. Chatsports.com/brotherly shove. Get yours now. Limited supply, limited time deal. We'll put that link down below in the show notes and attached to the pinned comment of today's show. Let's talk some offense here. Jalen Hurts struggling again. He threw a bad interception to Reed Blankenship, and then he missed A.J. Brown on a long ball, and then threw an incompletion on another long pass, which could have gone for a splash play and a big gainer. I am not, and I will continue to not, overreact, become panicked, and worry about Jalen Hurts throwing picks. Of course, ball security, as I've always said, very important for a quarterback. But there are new route concepts. There are new route trees. Jalen Hurts has had changes along the offensive line in front of him. He has a new running back. He has a new offense that he is trying to master with terminology, with play designs, with pre-snap motion. I imagine he's under center a bit, and he's taking snaps out of the shotgun. All of this is new for Jalen Hurts. He's trying to master this offense. And practice is always a time where sometimes you will take those calculated risks to see if you can fit a football in and what you can't do in the game as far as that. Now, having your eyes read isn't great because we did see that as a problem last year for Jalen Hurts. And some of his detractors think that he struggles to go through his progressions as a quarterback and can struggle in the pass game when things aren't there, and we've seen him bail out of the pocket early. Again, let's remember this as we look ahead, but I'm not getting overly panicked right now. Going back to Devin White, had a sack of Jalen Hurts, and part of the reason why I really like Devin White's skill set, he has the ability to really thrive as an off-ball coverage linebacker, but also has a lot of sacks to his name, so he can be used in an aggressive way in pass rush situations, but then also as an off-ball coverage linebacker by Vic Fangio. This is pretty cool. Rookie 4th-round pick out of Clemson, Will Shipley, had a very active day and impressed a lot of people in catching the football out of the backfield. He is a poor man's Christian McCaffrey who could be a 3rd down back right from the jump because of the pass-catching ability. And clearly the Eagles are trying to see how much he can be a part of this offense and what that skill set is like with throwing him the rock, and today he succeeded. Grant Calcaterra, the tight end 2 battle behind Dallas Goedert, a good one in the spring. It's going to be a good one in the summer because we're really not sure who's going to back up Goedert. Grant Calcaterra, Albert Okwuegbunam, CJ Uzama. Calcaterra, by all accounts, has had a really good spring. He's a long athlete, a big athlete, a graceful pass catcher who looks good when he's able to catch and run. He's going to need to work on his blocking, but it starts with the pass catching here. That's what's really important as a tight end. All the other stuff, of course, it's important, but you want to be able to hone in on the pass catching development, and Calcaterra may be taking some strides in that area. And then the Eagles, for the first time in front of the media, experimented with the new kickoff rule and the returners. There were a lot of them. Britton Covey, Anaya Smith, Kenneth Gainwell, Ty Davis Price, Kendall Milton, and John Ross. That's 6 players right there who the Eagles used in returning some of the new kicks, and Jake Elliott did a good job at kind of having some touch behind that kick and lofting it inside the 5-yard line. The defense throughout OTAs and minicamp, this has been a consistent theme, has continued to win against the offense. That's not a surprise for me. On the defensive side of the football, you can fire on all cylinders. On offense, it's a little bit different. there's a lot more nuance and complexities to offensive football as compared to defensive football, but it's a good sign for this team that struggled mightily defensively last year. Thank you so much for watching the show. Give me a Go Birds down below in the comment section. Video number 2 today, OTA takeaways earlier today. We took a look at some trade targets post June 1.